Today we are going to make a classic Indian dish palak paneer or saag paneer. This creamy and delicious spinach and paneer curry is a real crowd pleaser. It goes very well with any kind of Indian paratha, roti, naan or even a simple pulao. Let's get cooking. The first thing we need to do is blend the spinach. I have pre-boiled spinach here. I boiled it on stove top for about 5 minutes. I'm sure you know how to boil this spinach. If you don't, let me know in the comments and I'll show you the recipe how to boil the spinach. So now we're going to add this to the blender. I also added 1.5 inch piece of ginger. It's fresh ginger. I do not peel my ginger. I don't think it's necessary, but if you wish you can by all means peel the ginger. Now we are going to blend this to a smooth paste. So our spinach is blended, it's nice and smooth. The water I extracted, I'm going to add it while cooking. I won't waste it since it has lot of nutrients in it. So we're going to do a little bit of chopping now. I have a small piece of onion. I'm going to finely chop. I also have a big tomato. This is Roma tomato and this is also will be chopped, and that's all the chopping we need to do. Let's add some oil and butter to the pan. Both together taste really good. Now let the butter melt, and when oil and butter is heated through, we are going to add whole spices. This is 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, half a teaspoon of black peppercorn and half a teaspoon of cloves. They are about 4 to 6 cloves. Now we're going to fry it until these whole spices release their aroma. We are also going to add a bay leaf. I'm going to cut it in 2 pieces since it's big. Fry it till it releases its aroma, and then we are adding chopped onions. We need to fry these onions until golden brown. So onions are brown now. We are going to add the spices. 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 2 tablespoons of coriander powder, half a teaspoon of chili powder, which you can balance according to your taste. If you like more spicy, add little bit more. And I also have 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste. This is frozen. I freeze my own. If you want the recipe, I have posted it on my channel. It is extremely helpful when you have ginger garlic paste ready in your freezer. Pretty much all the curries need ginger garlic paste. As soon as the ginger garlic paste is fried, it loses its raw taste or flavor. We are going to add chopped tomatoes. Let's stir in the tomatoes and make sure they are very well coated with spices and butter. And now we are going to cover and cook it until tomatoes are completely cooked. 5 minutes and our tomatoes are completely cooked. They are very mushy, and when I press them, they are kind of dissolving, and that's how we want our tomatoes. Now let's add 1 teaspoon of salt. We haven't added any salt at all. Also adding 2 green chilies and 1/4 teaspoon of garam masala. We are also going to add our paneer. This is 150 grams of paneer. This time I bought it from the store. Most of the time I make my own, which is much softer. People have asked me if I ever use the store bought, and that's why I am using it today. I do have paneer recipe posted on my channel. If you are interested, please check there. And also if you are interested to know what's the difference between store bought and homemade, please comment below and I will be happy to explain it to you. Now we are going to cover and simmer the paneer for a couple of minutes. This step is needed if the paneer is store bought. Few minutes later, let's check on our paneer. It's nice and soft. I'm feeling it. Now it's time to add our blended spinach. I'm also adding the reserve water. I'm cleaning my blender jar, so nothing to waste, and all of that goodness is going to the palak paneer. Now let's mix it really well, and then we are going to simmer this for another 5 minutes until it starts bubbling, just to make sure that spinach or palak is heated through well and absorbs all that flavor from wonderful spices. Our classic palak paneer or saag paneer is ready. It looks little more liquid than it should be, but don't worry, the paneer is going to soak up all that juices from spinach and spices, and it will be thicker later when it cools down. Now this is a homemade version, way better than the restaurant, which comes with lot of grease. You can serve this palak paneer or saag paneer with roti, paratha, naan, any kind of flat bread, or very light pulao. I hope you enjoyed the recipe. I'll meet you soon with simple recipe like this.